I think God laughed at my plans, but I'm beginning to trust more in what he unveils. And he never gives us the whole thing. He gives us enough to keep going, moving forward in the right direction.
This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good afternoon, Pastor Mel Keys. Previously, episode 367 of the 12-Minute Convos podcast, 2 years, 8 months, 8 days, and 1 hour ago.
This truth must be settled. There will always be people on this planet who are greater than you are in some capacity. Let it never be true, however, that you have made excuses or settled for being in anything less than your greatest self.
That was then, this is now. Pastor Mel, how are you doing, my friend?
Man of God, I'm excited, man. Always great to be connected with kingdom-minded persons like yourself.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that, my friend. So are you in the same place that we spoke the last time?
Yes.
Geographically?
Yes, we reside in San Antonio, Texas area. We are here.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So what's new in your world?
Man, I'm super excited. I won't necessarily say that it's new. I'm on the same path, but I've just gotten further ahead up the road and things are looking great, man. I'm really blessed and favored in what God is doing at this time.
Entrepreneurship and leadership.
Yes.
An interesting combo deal, if you would. Dig into that. Tell us what you want to share on that, please.
Certainly. Well, your episodes and unbelievable work that you've been doing is with persons who have unearthed who they really are. And I think that there's so much space in our lives for all of us. We spend a great deal of time, especially up front, either finding out or pretending or just being one who follows what other people have said. Years ago, I did the work that was necessary, got away with God, and I pressed into what he told me. And all along, I have been, breaking up the pieces, the components, if you will, of who I was. But then it began to come together as one whole thing. And that's ministry, entrepreneurship, and leadership. Those are the master keys of my life. I mean, that's who I am. It's not what I do.
Well, it's intriguing. You dug into how important it is for an individual to focus on themselves as a business, as an entrepreneur. And, like MEL is the acronym right there, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
And MEL stands for, again, it's ministry, education, and leadership. Entrepreneurship.
Yes.
My apologies. So what, did you change your name after you got that, or did you get that after?
No, the way the Lord revealed it to me, it was really frightening because all along, again, there was some degree of chaos and confusion because I had all these mixed components and values and passions in my heart. And depending upon who I was with, sometimes I would have to shed a portion of myself down. And then when God pressed this into me, I began to journal and write in 3 days of prayer and fasting. And I just wrote my name and it just came out just like that. And it was there all along. It's just that I never saw it.
Yeah, that is fascinating. We did uncover a concept called your own unique real self, and creating a brand from that. I think you've gone deeper where your name in itself just expresses that you arrive here with everything you need to achieve the goals, your heart's desires. Would you agree with that?
Oh, most definitely. And it's a journey. I don't believe I'll ever arrive, but I'm so grateful that I took the path and I'm on point.
Love it, love it, love it. Now, you were an avid reader. How's that been going? Are you still reading often?
Oh, man, I can't put books down. Those are my biggest mentors, persons I've never met in person. But I love to read and I love to share what I'm learning with others, most definitely.
IamJoshuaGeneration.com. What's going on with that?
We've changed it around a little bit. I've really devoted my personal website, PastorMelKeys.com. That's on a personal level. And then our church, JoshuaHouseOfWorship.org. So I've really kind of split it up a little bit in that regard. And I'm grateful.
Are you still married? Fortuna, a middle name, right?
Oh, my Lord, my fortune. Man, we're coming up. I think the last time we spoke a few years back.
17.
Yeah. So, man, we're at 30 years, August the 5th.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I'm excited. I don't know who's more excited. She kept me. So that's all I can say. All these years, she kept me.
That's
so
wonderful.
So I'm excited, man. She is too.
One of the concepts you unfolded as well is how many times in the Bible there were characters that were functioning in ministry, in entrepreneurship, in leadership. Joseph, for example. How have your studies connected you even more to the concepts that you've seen through this?
Man, I've seen so many confirmations, not just in scripture, which is my foundation for my understanding, but when you look at the economic infrastructures today all around the globe, not just where I live, we're seeing collapse on a colossal scale. I mean, things that we used to put so much stock in, companies that we thought were rock hard, solid forever and a day, they're crumbling. They're coming apart at the seams. And people now more than ever, I hope anyway, are beginning to see you need to have something in the entrepreneurial sector based upon your gifts, your talents, passions, and experiences that can help you to become independent from whether it's corporate America, government, or any other type of institution. You need to have something of your own, and you need to have multiple streams of income.
Would you say that it's accurate that the plans we make versus the time it takes are never measured accurately as entrepreneurs?
Lord have mercy. Man, one of the things, my personality type, I'm kind of harder on myself than others would be. Many times I would get frustrated with where I'm not yet. And it's been probably the past 3 years I've been in a space of learning to really appreciate, to let some of that pressure off and really appreciate where I am and that this is a journey. It is a process. And it did not go according to my plans. I think God laughed at my plans, but I'm beginning to trust more in what he unveils. And he never gives us the whole thing. He gives us enough to keep going, moving forward in the right direction.
I found it interesting that your grandmother called you Black Gold.
Yes.
And just reflecting on that, I think the process of mining is one that is very similar to entrepreneurship, where to get that gold, it takes some digging. It takes some skill, some washing, some wrist action. And to see that you are being what your grandmother called you is really intriguing.
Yes. I'm so appreciative of, the memories and the treasures that she poured into my life. And I didn't really begin to appreciate that whole concept. Again, gold, you don't find it on the surface, at least not in my neighborhood. If it's there, you got to go down a whole lot deeper than the surface. And many people, we get frustrated, or we just don't trust the process, and we never dig down deep enough. And I'm one who believes that you just got to go down deeper.
Yeah, ain't no stopping us now. So when you look back, right? When you look back from now to then, do you have any regrets?
No, I've learned to live with my decisions, my choices. I have a lot of failures. I still have them. And I believe that I'll have more, but I don't regret them because I learned from them and I maximize those experiences just like my successes.
I want to say thank you, my friend, for being who you are and sticking true to your own unique real strengths, just being able to be this guy, this podcast accountability partner who ties back and checks back in and says, hey, Mel, how are things going? And to know that you're still doing the thing that you're passionate about, I think it speaks immensely as to who you are and what you do. So I do appreciate that tremendously, my friend. In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Certainly, man. I'm so grateful for your time and your investment, and not just myself, for people like me all around the globe. I know you've been extremely busy doing a whole lot of traveling, and I want to encourage someone, if travel is something that you see yourself doing more of, to connect with me. In fact, my wife and I, we give away one gift every single month. It's called a free vacation. If you're interested in getting in that circuit, go ahead and text the word travel to 99888. Text the word travel to 99888, and we'll get you the information, and we'll put you in a drawing. And who knows, next month, you might get a free vacation. We're appreciative of that.
Love that. Again, it's text the word travel to 99888.
Yes, sir.
Pastor Mel, again, my friend, a great pleasure, a pleasure I treasure. Thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
God bless you.
God bless you too. This podcast is produced by Pod Edits. Visit podedits.com for professional podcast publishing.